Hello, my name is Pedro Souza, and my senior speech. When I was young, I had everything in my head, what I wanted to be, where I wanted to go, and what I wanted to do after college. However, now I'm confused and undecided. I don't know what to do. I don't know where should I go for college and what to do after it. I just know that I wanted to do something that I would be passionate to wake up every day and do it with all my effort and become the best of it someday. In the next 2 to 3 years of my life, it's going to be crucial to find a path because every senior now has to make a decision about where they want to go and what they wanted to do. I'm not saying that decision that I'm making today is going to be the final one. Instead, it's going to be a point. It's going to point you to a certain direction, so everyone can find their reason for living. Every day in my house, I have the experience to see both of my parents wake up and make a decision for they're determined for one more day at their jobs and that they are passionate about. There is a quote made by Confucius, a Chinese philosopher, saying, "Choose a job that you love, and you'll never have to work a day in your life." This quote has a lot of meaning to me since I wanted to live a life in the same way with no distrust in my job. Both of my parents don't see their jobs as work, but as hobbies that they enjoy to do it for 12, 14 hours a day, inspiring me to follow the same path. My mother has an amazing story where she started with nothing and ended up with one of the biggest dental clinic companies in Latin America, in case of study at Harvard Business School with my father. At the age of 16, she was just started doing college to be a professor since it was the only available course that she could afford close to her house. She was studying at night, high school senior in the morning, and working on afternoons. One day, her cousin asked her to do an exam at the university with him, and for her surprise, she was accepted at the university. For the next 4 years, she was doing some dentistry at Unifenas, paying it by working and selling things every day, such as water, jewelry, and clothes, living 4 hours away from her home. And with the determination to be successful, my mother stopped going back home and started gaining experience as a dentist, working in the university hospital. In the university hospital, even on weekends. She finally graduated. She decided not to go back to her hometown, Pitangueiras. Instead, she moved to São Paulo, living with her uncle as favor, where she started working in a clinic over a bakery in an impoverished neighborhood. In this point was when she finally met my father. My father also didn't have a written story when he was at my age. At the age of 16, he started working at a pool shop delivering tables and materials during the day and finishing high school at night. When he turned 18, he decided to join the Brazilian army and study computer science at night, waking up at 5 a.m. to get the first subway and returning back home at midnight. In his third year doing computer science, he met my mother that convinced him to become a dentist. So he started doing the course of dentistry at Universidade Metodista at night and on Saturdays. Already married, they decided to take a federal loan and build their first dental clinic in a neighborhood called Villa Cisper. With the success of the first dental clinic, they started building more and more when they finally turned franchisors in 2007. Knowing both of my parents' stories, I believe that the idea of being unsure where should I go and what should I become is something that I'm comfortable with, since the decision that I'm making right now is only going to give me experience so I can make wise decisions benefiting me for the rest of my life. As my father say, it is always better to ride a saddle horse with no experience than wait how to learn it first, because the horse won't be there tomorrow. This lesson that I had from my father for 17 years influenced me to make decisions, good or bad, at the end of the day will be helpful and part of a lesson, because the greatest lesson comes from failures.